सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्कराचन्द्रशेखरा गङ्गाधरा सुमनोहरा पाहि मां परमेश्वरा मृत्युञ्जय विश्वेश्वरा नीलकण्ठ भालनेत्र भस्मभूषित सुन्दरा पाहि मां करुणाकरा गिरिजेश ओंकारेश्वरा शङ्कराचन्द्रशेखरा गङ्गाधरा सुमनोहरा पाहि मां परमेश्वरा मृत्युञ्जय विश्वेश्वरा ताण्डव प्रिय जय नटेश विश्वनाथ महेश्वरा पाहि मामभयङ्करा व्याघ्रचर्माम्बरधरा शङ्कराचन्द्रशेखरा गङ्गाधरा सुमनोहरा पाहि मां परमेश्वरा मृत्युञ्जय विश्वेश्वरा मृत्युञ्जय विश्वेश्वरा Jagadeeshvara. Om Namo Narayanaya. 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 Sachidanandarupaya Vishvotpattyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Numaha. Shri Krishnaya Vayam Numaha. Humble prostrations to one and all present here. So in the last class, we had seen how Naradji convinces Vyasa Rishi to compose something which is filled with devotion. So first Naradji gives all the reasons why devotion is very essential, something which is easy to practice. And then he gives his own story also, how devotion has transformed his life, where he was and where he reached as a Devarishi. So after saying all this, Naradji went away. Vyasa Rishi sat down in his ashram on the banks of Saraswati river, and then after performing all the purificatory actions, he sat in Samadhi. So in Samadhi, what did he see? Bhakti yogena manasi samyak pranihite amale apashyat purusham purvam mayam cha tad upashrayam. So heart filled with bhakti. When he sat with the heart purified, single-pointed, concentrated, in that state, what did he see? He found that Supreme Being as pure consciousness, and everything else supported on that consciousness. that Maya, the whole world, which is actually illusory, being projected upon that consciousness. Yaya sammohitaha jivaha atmanam trigunatmakam manute. Completely deluded by this Maya, all the jivatmas, now actually they are parahapi. They are none other than Supreme Brahman, every being. But now, completely deluded by this Maya, what do they consider themselves now? Not Satchidananda Atma, but Trigunatmakam Atmanam. They consider themselves as made of three gunas. Made of three gunas means what? Considering themselves as physical body. Yes, body, mind, intellect. And then what happens? Tat krutham anartham cha abhipadyate. This becomes the seed of all anartham, calamities. The moment we identify with the body, I and mine, you and yours starts. I, you. Then what happens? All the rest, everything. Comparison, competition, jealousy, hatred, all kinds of negativities. I am different, you are different. Everything starts from body identification. So what is the solution for this? Sixth one, 7th chapter. Anarthopashamam sakshat bhakti yoga madhokshaje lokasya janato vidwan chakre sattvata samhita. There is only one upashamam for this anartham, for this calamity. There is only one solution. What is the solution? Bhakti yogam, devotion unto that Lord. Because all problems are created by this identification with the body. And what comes out of identification? Ego. So Bhakti Yoga leads to surrender of this ego. And thus, this Bhakti Yoga becomes a solution. Also, Bhakti Yoga leads to Jnana also. So this is the one solution to all calamities, knowing this. But lokasya ajanatah. People don't know this. So therefore, that great Rishi, Chakre, he composed. What did he compose? Sattvata Samhita, the scripture of devotion, which is Srimad Bhagavatam. What does this scripture do? Yasyam Vaishruyamanayam Krishne Paramapurushe Bhaktirutpadyate Pumsaha Shokamoha Bhayapaha. Just by listening to the scripture, Sruyamana, what happens? Bhakti utpadyate, the heart is filled with devotion. Devotion for Krishna. Who is Krishna? Paramapurusha, that supreme being. In such a way, this scripture is written. And what happens with this bhakti? Pumsaha shoka moha bhaya apaha. The remover of shoka, moha, bhaya. They are all together. The first is body identification, which comes from avidya, not knowing myself, who I am, I. And then after that comes delusion, not knowing the reality. With delusion comes bhaya, fear. The moment I start identifying with the body, all the fears are about basically the fear of death only. Bhaya. After bhaya, what comes? Shoka, because everything in this world is perishable. So final thing is sorrow. So they are all connected. Avidya, moha, bhaya, ending in sorrow, shoka. So once this bhakti comes, all these negativities go away. Therefore, if the child is making noise, you have to take the child out. Sasamhitam bhagavatim krutvanukrumya chatmajam Shukamadhyapayamasa nivritti niratam munihi. After having composed that Bhagavatam, Anukramya, revising it, what did Vyasarashi do? Atmajam Adhyapayamasa. He taught his son. Who is the son? Shukam, who is an embodiment of renunciation. To him, this Vyasarashi taught. Now, Shaunaka Rishi asked this question. What is the question? Savai nivritti niratah sarvatropekshako munihi kasya va bruhati metam atmaramas samabhyasat. Oh Lord, Suta Rishi, this is just difficult to believe. Why did he study such a bruhatim etam? This Bhagavatam has around 18,000 verses. So therefore, naturally, this scripture is bruhatim, huge. How many verses we have in Bhagavad Gita? 700. This is 18,000. So how many times? Around 25 times. Why should that Shuka Brahmarishi, who is an embodiment of renunciation, embodiment of knowledge, embodiment of bhakti, everything he already has it, for what purpose should he study such a huge book? Because there is nothing new which he has to gain. Why did he learn this? Why did he put forth that effort? Without any purpose, nobody will put forth any effort. Then Suta said, what did he say? Atma ramascha munayah nirgrandha apyurukrame kurvantya haitukim bhaktim itham bhuta guno harihi. Oh Shaunaka Rishi, yes, your question is very valid. Why should Shuka Brahmarishi take all the pain to study such a huge book? That is because even though a person may be, even though these sages, they are Atma Ramaha, abiding in their self, Nirgrandhaha, the knot of their heart is completely gone. Ignorance is completely gone. They are firmly abiding in that self. They are enlightened people. But Urukrame ahaitukim bhaktim kurvanti. But their devotion for God doesn't go away. Now this is a very important question we people ask. You know, once you merge with that supreme state, there is no Jivatma Paramatma, because Jiva Bhava is completely gone. So naturally there is only one truth. Then where is the question of loving God? So here it is said, even if a person reaches that state, this bhakti is such that those devotees, they continue to remain at the lower level to enjoy this bhakti. Why? Itham bhuta guno harihi. Bhagavan's nature is such. He is an embodiment of virtues. So these devotees, even though they have reached that state, they don't want to remain in that state where there is no everything is gone. They come down a little and they maintain that difference, Bhakta Bhagavan difference, so that they can enjoy this devotion. The same thing Ramakrishna Paramahamsa also says. He says, I don't want to become sugar, I want to be an ant enjoying the sugar. And he says that what we enjoy is, suppose there is a huge sugar hill, sugar crystal, hill of sugar crystal. At the most, big saints like Shuka Brahmarishi, etc., at the most they are enjoying only one crystal. If Bhagavan is a he, the great saints like Shuka, Narada, etc., they are enjoying only one or two crystals. That's all. That is Bhagavan. So, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa many times says this. The joy of devotion, just to enjoy that joy of devotion, they deliberately keep themselves one step lower. Because once you enter into Nirvikalpa, everything is gone. They don't want that. They remain a little less. So it is very, very true what is said here. They prefer Maya only. At least I am able to love God. The devotion is as sweet as that samadhi sthiti. Itham bhuta gunohari. So what happened? Harer guna kshiptamatihi bhagavan badarayinihi adhyagan mahadakhyanam nityam vishnu janapriyah. So this Shuka Brahmarshi, when he heard this Bhagavatam, Harehe guna akshiptamatihi, his mind got gravitated towards the Leelas of the Lord, Kathas of the Lord, virtues of the Lord. He just could not control himself. Just like how a pure iron piece gets attracted towards a huge magnet. That iron piece has no choice. That magnet just attracts. Stronger the magnet, more powerful the attraction. Purer the iron, greater the attraction. In the same way, that Shuka Brahmarshi had no choice. When he heard Bhagavatam, his mind got drawn into Bhagavatam. What happened? Helplessly he learnt it. So there was no effort. Adhyagan mahad akhyanam. Though this scripture is huge, he joyfully, effortlessly learnt it. Why? Nityam Vishnu janapriyaha. Also he might have thought that this scripture, if it can bring devotion unto others, why not make use of it? Because every devotee, their goal is only one. Just like I am enjoying this devotion, let everyone enjoy this. So therefore he studied it for the welfare of all. And of course for his own joy also. Such is the glory of Bhagavatam. Not to gain anything from it, but to enjoy the devotion. Parikshitotha rajarshehi janma karma vilapanam samstham cha panduputranam bhakshi krishna kathodayam. Now I will tell you Parikshit, his birth, his deeds, his death, and also the final departure of all the Pandavas, how they dropped their body. All the story I will tell you, because all this is necessary as a background before narrating the story of Krishna. So therefore, now the story is about Pandavas. Now the story begins. Okay. Now only real Bhagavatam is starting. Okay. The story. Yada mridhe kaurava sranjayanam vireshvatho viragatim gateshu vrukodara viddha gadabhimarsha bhagnorudande dhritarashtraputre. Yada, when, mridhe, in that war. Which war? Mahabharata war. Mahabharata war was between Kauravas Ranjayanam, Kauravas and Pandavas. So on both sides, many heroes, they have given up their lives. Viragatim gadeshu. Many have died on both sides. And it was at that time, the final thing was Vrukodara Avidha Gada Abhimarsha Bhagna Urudanda. Who is he? Urudanda Dhritarashtra Putraha. This Sanskrit is a very complicated language. The one whose thigh was smashed by the Gada of Bhima. Vrukodara Avidha Gata Abhimarsha Bhagna Urudanda. Urudanda means thigh. The one whose thigh was broken by the smashing of the gada of Bhima. Who is Vrikodara? Bhima, yes, Vrikodara. The one who has a stomach of a vrika, of a fox, meaning high digestive power. Anything you eat, it gets digested. You will never find a Bhima with a big belly. Big belly means what? Digestion is not happening properly. The belly is inside. That's the whole point. If you see that fox, etc., the belly is inside. High digestive power. So this is one name of Bhima. Anyway, so that Duryodhana was lying down on the battlefield, not battlefield, somewhere near the pond or something. He was not dead. Bhima had smashed his thigh, so he was lying down. So, Bhartuf priyam draunirite sma pashyan Krishna sutanam swapatam shiramsi Upaharat vipriyameva tasya Jugupsitam karma vigarhayanti. So then, Drauni, who is Drauni? Son of Dronacharya. Who is son of Dronacharya? Ashwatthama. I don't know how many of you know these Mahabharata stories and all. Anyway, whatever is needed, I will tell you. So after 18 days war was over, this Ashwatthama, in order to please Duryodhana, Bhartuhu Priyam, what did he do? He went to the camp of the Pandavas. That night, when everybody was asleep, he went to the camp of Pandavas. What was the purpose? Purpose was to kill all the Pandavas when they were asleep. So he went into the camp. Anyway, it was only by the grace of the Lord that Pandavas escaped. So that night, Bhagavan called all of them, took them away. But in that camp, the children of the Pandavas in Draupadi had 5 children in 5 of these Pandavas. They are called as Upa Pandavas. So they were sleeping. And among the main warriors, Drishtadyumna was also sleeping. Who is Drishtadyumna? Draupadi's brother or Drupada's son. Should I tell that big story? Okay, let me tell you that story. You see, Drupada and Drona, they were Guru Bhais. They were together. Drupada and Drona. Drupada was the prince of Panchala Desha. And Drona was a poor Brahmin boy. So they were learning under, so Bharadwaja Rishi, his Shishya was Agniveshya. Both of them were studying in the same Gurukula and they were very close friends. So, on one time, this prince of Panchala, Drupada, told Drona that, see, once I become the king, half of the kingdom I will give you. We have so much of close, loving relationship. Half of it I will give you. He gave a promise. After so many years, Gurukula, everything was over. Drupada became the king of Panchala. And here, Dronacharya was extremely poor. He was a poor Brahmin. There was nothing to eat also. So therefore, one day, he went to meet his friend, the king of Panchala. So when he went to meet Drupada, Drupada had completely changed. He said, what friendship? How can there be a friendship between a poor man like you and a king like me? He insulted him. And that insult went deep into Drona. He said, I'm going to teach him a lesson. So that was the time when Bhishma was looking for a teacher for Kauravas and Pandavas. So this person came. And the way he took out that ball, etc. So these Kauravas, Pandavas, they were playing and that ball went into a well. How to take out the well? So just by using straw, one after the other, he took out the ball. This information reached Bhishma and Bhishma felt this is the right person. So thus, Drona was appointed as the teacher. He taught them. And in the end, after teaching, naturally a Guru Dakshina has to be given. So as Guru Dakshina, Drupada asked Kauravas to defeat, Drona asked Kauravas to defeat Drupada and bring him here. Kauravas failed. Then he told Pandavas. Pandavas did it. They defeated Drupada, especially with the valor of Arjuna. Drupada was brought, completely handcuffed and all that. And then Dronacharya said, now see, you are defeated. But see, I want to maintain the friendship. You said that friendship is not possible between unequals, isn't it? Fine. So half of the kingdom you keep, half of the kingdom I keep. Uttara Panchala and Dakshina Panchala will divide, half of will keep so that friendship can remain. And then he left him. Now Drupada felt that revenge. He has humiliated me. I must kill him. But with my power I cannot do it. Therefore he started doing a yaga, a sacrifice. And in that sacrifice, the purpose is this. I want a son who would kill Drona. Thus was born Drishtadyumna. And of course Draupadi also later. So this Drishtadyumna was born only for killing Drona. Then Mahabharata war happened. In Mahabharata war, Dronacharya killed Drupada. And then that stage where Dronacharya became totally invincible, nobody could defeat him, then Bhagavan Krishna did that trick. What did he do? Ashwatthama hataha naroha kunjarova. Killed one elephant named Ashwatthama, because Bhagavan knew that the greatest weakness of Drona is his son. Once that, if he gets this information that his son is died, he would just be completely depressed and he will just keep all the weapons away, and at that time killing him becomes very easy. So thus, Dronacharya, he was given this wrong. He did not trust, so he went to Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira, they are saying Ashwatthama is dead. What do you say? Because I trust only you. That's when Yudhishthira was forced to make this statement. Ashwatthama hataha narova kunjaro. I don't know whether it is a human being or an elephant. Anyway, that he said very mildly, it seems. Anyway, that's when Dronacharya leaves everything and sits in Samadhi. At that time, Drishtadyumna chops off his head. So now Ashwatthama, who was a son, he became miserable. You see, this story is a story of revenge, one after the other. So now, this Ashwatthama, after the war was over, everything was over, that night, he went to the camps of Pandavas. When everybody was asleep, in the middle of the night, he went in with that sword, etc. All the 5 children of Draupadi was killed. All the 5. He thought that they are Pandavas. He did not see in that darkness, he did not see, he just went on massacring. All the 5 were killed. Drishtadyumna also was killed. Shikhandi also was killed. You know Shikhandi? Who is Shikhandi? Amba. Amba, because of whom Bhishma died. So Arjuna kept Shikhandi in front. So Bhishma also said, I don't fight with any woman. He kept, and then Arjuna. In fact, this technique was given by Bhishma himself. So that Shikhandi also was killed in that night. So this is what is being said here. Krishna sutanam swapatam shiramsi upaharat vipriyameva tasya jugupsitam karma vigarhayanti. So what did he do? He chopped the head of all these 5 and presented it to Duryodhana to please him, thinking that Duryodhana will be pleased. But it is said here, Duryodhana was very sad. What have you done? Is this the way to do? Are you a warrior? Sleeping children you killed. Jugupsitam karma. This is amazing that Duryodhana was not happy. You see? Duryodhana is praised here. Vipriyam. He said, no, this is not. Because this is such an heinous act. Everybody criticized it. So this is what Ashwatthama did. Then what happened? Mata shishunam nidhanam sutanam nishamya ghoram paritapyamana tadarudat bashpakala kulakshi tam santvayannaha kiritamali. And next day, when Draupadi came to know that all her children have been killed, massacred, she became extremely miserable, full of tears. She was unconsolable. So to such a Draupadi, to console her, Arjuna spoke these words. What did he say? Tada shuchaste pramrujami bhadre yad brahma bandho shira atatainah gandiva muktair vishikhairupahare tvakramya yatsnasyasi dagdhaputra. Hey Bhadre, O auspicious one, I will wipe your tears. Now I will not wipe. I will wipe only after doing this. What? Yad Brahma Bandhu, that inferior Brahmana, Shiraha, I will chop his head with my Gandiva, the arrows flying from my Gandiva, will chop his head, and I will gift that head to you. And then you will stand upon that head, and then you will perform the final rites. After that final rites only, I will wipe your tears. In this way, iti priyam valgu vichitra jalpehi sassantvaitva achyutamitra sutah anvadravaddamshita ugradhanva kapidvajo guruputram rathena. In this way, consoling Draupadi with these sweet comforting words, then Arjuna put on his armor, and then with Bhagavan as his charioteer, he ran after on his chariot, he ran after Guruputram, this Ashwatthama. Then what happened? Tamapatantam savilakshya durat kumaraho dvigna manarathena paradravat prana paripsururvyam yavadgamam rudra bhayadyatharkaha. And when this Ashwatthama saw Arjuna chasing him, he was also on a chariot. And he understood it is danger now. Krishna is coming. No, Arjuna is coming. With Krishna as his charioteer, he started running away. He was extremely disturbed. He started running away in his chariot. And he went everywhere, all around the earth. That's what is written. Paradravat, prana paripsu. Scared to save his life. He knew now it is dangerous. He started running everywhere like Rudra Bhayad Yatha Arkaha. Just like Arkaha. Who is Arka? Sun God. Just like Sun God ran out of fear of Rudra. Which is that story? So many such things are written, and suddenly we say, what story? So this happens in that Sati, When Sati was killed in that Dakshayaga, then Bhagavan became very angry, and all the devatas were there, participating in that. So at that time, this Surya Devata also was running away out of fear. So in the same way, how everybody ran when Rudra, Lord Shiva in his anger came, in the same way he started running everywhere, all over the earth. But this chariot was chasing them. Then what happened? Yada sharanam aikshata shrantavajinam astram brahma shiro mene atmatranam dvijatmajah. He ran everywhere, but he understood that there is no place where I can be safe. Asharanam, nowhere I can take refuge. And at the same time, he saw that all the horses are also tired now. His horses on the chariot. Now he understood there is only one way to save. Let me shoot Brahmastra. Now see, Brahmastra means what? In modern language, we can say hydrogen bomb. Anyway, I am going to die. Let us all die. That's the way it has to be understood. Athopasprisya salilam sandadhe tatsamahitah ajanan upasamharam pranakritra upasthite. Out of extreme love and affection for his son, Drona had given that technique to Ashwatthama also. But he knew only how to release it. He did not know how to retract it, withdraw it. This ability he did not know. Thus, atha upasprishya salilam, doing achamanam, purifying oneself. Then he concentrated his mind, and then he released that arrow, Brahmastra. Brahmastra is considered to be the most powerful weapon. Tataf pradushkritam tejah prachandam sarvato disham pranapadam abhiprekshya vishnum jishnuruvachah. And when he released that Brahma missile or Brahmastra, what happened? There appeared an intense radiation, heat, prachandam. There was heat and light and radiation, and it was very scorching. It's like a bomb. Sarvatodisham, it was coming from all directions. Arjuna was really scared of his own life seeing all this, but he was not knowing what is happening. He did not know. Seeing that his life is in danger now, he does a prayer to the Lord. This is what Arjuna always does. Whenever he is in trouble, and he has been in trouble in many places. Many times we don't know all those stories. We think that, Arjuna single-handedly won the war. No, there were many places where Arjuna was decimated. He did not know what to do. It was Bhagavan who saved him. Many places. When Karna used Nagastra, that arrow was straight going towards his neck. What did Bhagavan do? Bhagavan pressed the entire chariot, because of which the arrow knocked off his kirita. Thus Arjuna was saved from Karna. This Ashwatthama himself, he had used one Narayanastra. About Narayanastra, the more and more there is no counter missile for Narayanastra. The more you fight against it, the more that Astra will become powerful. And all the Pandavas, they were fighting Narayanastra. It was Bhagavan. He said, just bow down. This is the only solution. Again, it was Krishna who saved everybody. Then Bhagadatta, sitting on top of an elephant, he launched one astra called Vaishnavastra. Bhagavan just absorbed it into himself because he is the greatest Vaishnava. Thus they were saved. So many such astras. These are the famous ones. Again, when Bhishma was fighting valiantly, it was Bhagavan who came and saved Arjuna on that particular day, 9th day. Again, when Arjuna took the vow that I will kill Jayadratha before sunset, it was impossible. Out of that, what you call, In that mood of anger, he took a vow. The Kaurava army is a huge army. Without thinking properly, he took that vow. And therefore, the next day, the entire Kaurava army, there was only one focus. Protect Jayadratha. Because once Jayadratha is protected, Arjuna is gone. Once Arjuna is gone, Pandavas are gone. The whole mission was to protect Jayadratha. And as anticipated, Arjuna could not reach anywhere near Jayadratha. What did Bhagavan do then? He created, anyway he is a Mayavi, another Maya he created a sunset. Everybody came out to celebrate death of Arjuna. This fellow also came to mock Arjuna, Jayadratha. Krishna said, this is the time, finish him off. Now again this fellow is very dangerous. Even killing him will kill the killer. The law is, whoever chops off the head of Jayadratha, his head will be blown into 1,000 pieces. So then Krishna told that also, he has such a boon, beware. So you have to chop the head in such a way that the head will fall exactly where his father is meditating. Let it fall on his lap. So father was meditating. This head fell. Actually it was father's boon only. That anyone who chops the head of my son will die. So what happened? This head fell on his lap. He opened his eyes. In that shock he just got up. That head fell from his lap and his head was blown into 1,000 pieces. As you sow, so shall you reap. See, again Bhagavan saved them. And again, this Ashwatthama case also. In that night, if all the 5 were there, Ashwatthama would have killed all of them. Again he saved. So there are so many such instances where Bhagavan literally Kaivartakaha Keshavaha. So now here also, Arjuna was not knowing what is happening. See, only when you know what is happening, you can do something, no? So now you will find Arjuna is offering a prayer. So this is the way we also should pray. What are the ways? There should be 3 contents in it, in any prayer. Number 1, Bhagavan, you are all powerful. Number 2, Bhagavan, I am good for nothing. I have no power. Number 3, Bhagavan, please save me. 3 contents. So now Arjuna is praying. Krishna Krishna Mahabhaga Bhaktanam Abhayankara Tvameko Dahyamananam Apavargosi Samsrute Tvamadyah Purushas Sakshat Ishwarah Prakruteh Parah Mayam Yudasya Chichaktya Kaivalye Sthita Atmani Sa eva Jivalokasya Maya mohita chetasah vidhatse svena virena shreyo dharmadilakshanam tathayam chavataraste bhuvo bharajihirshaya swanam chananya bhavanam anudhyanaya chasakrita. Hey Bhagavan, Krishna Krishna Mahabhaga, O Lord, Bhaktanam Abhayankara, the one who frees his devotees from all fears. You alone, Tvamekah Dahyamananam, Samsrute, those who are getting scorched in that fire of samsara, you are the one who is liberating. You are the liberating one for those who are scorched in the fire of samsara. You are that supreme being upon which the whole world is projected as Maya. So therefore, you are absolutely unaffected by Maya. Bhagavan, you are the one who provided the means for these jivas to come out of this samsara. And now you have taken up a form so that you can do leelas by which all the devotees can meditate upon you. You have taken up a form to lighten the burden of earth by killing all the wicked people. Bhagavan, namaste, prostration unto you. So this is the first step. Bhagavan, you are all capable. Bring this into mind. I don't have a problem which Bhagavan cannot solve because he is all powerful. That's the point. And then what you should do? Second is, Bhagavan, I am helpless. Surrender doesn't come as long as I think that I can do. So here Arjuna is completely helpless because he doesn't know what is happening. A huge ball of fire is just spreading all over. What will you do? Kimidam svit kuto veti deva devana vedmyaham sarvato mukhamayati tejaf paramadarunam. Bhagavan, what is this? Kimidam svit kutaha veti. From where is it coming from? Navedmyaham. Bhagavan, I am not knowing what is happening. I can only see an intense radiation just spreading in all directions, just expanding. And it is coming towards me. It is powerful, terrific, scorching. Bhagavan, save me. Then Bhagavan said, Vethedam dronaputrasya brahmamastram pradarshitam naivaso veda samharam pranabadha upasthite. Arjuna, I know what it is that Dronaputra Ashwatthama has released Brahmastra and he doesn't know how to withdraw it. He felt that now he is going to die, so in that situation where his life was at risk, he has just released this. Therefore, nahyasyanyatamam kinchit astram pratyavakarshanam jahyastrateja unnadham astratnyo hyastratejasa. As far as this Brahmastra is concerned, there is no counter missile for it. The only solution we have now is, Arjuna, you are an astrajna, you know everything, therefore you do one thing, you also release a Brahmastra. Countering this Brahmastra, there is no other way. Now you may think, what is this? One person has put a bomb, you put another bomb, will you get diffused? Let us see. Suta uvacha. Shrutva bhagavata proktam falgunah paraviraha sprishtva pastam parikramya brahmam brahmaya sandadhe. So when Bhagavan said this, Arjuna immediately, this is Arjuna. Complete surrender. Whatever Bhagavan says, he would just do it. So Arjuna, he purified himself with that achamanam, did parikrama of the Lord, you see. He did the pradakshina of the Lord and then fixed his Brahmastra. Samhatyanyo namubhayo tejasi shara samvrute avritya rodasikham cha vavruddhatirkavannivat. And then he released his Brahmastra also. Now the two Brahmastra, both of them, powerful, full of radiance, power, and the whole earth started getting enveloped by its power. It appeared as though Arkavannivat Drushtva Stratejasthrutayoh Trin Lokan Pradahan Mahat Dahyamanav Praja Sarva Samvartakamamam Sata. So the whole three worlds started burning because of these two. Dahyamana, scorching heat. Everybody thought, oh, Pralaya has come. So this is what happens during Pralaya. Pralaya, what happens? First, earth is enveloped with water. You see, earth will have to merge in water. Water will have to merge in fire. Now at that time it is said, sun becomes 1,000 times hotter, that final stage, extreme hot, and it is said that from Adishesha's mouth fire emerges. So together, sun and this fire, they burn the whole thing. So everybody thought Pralaya has come. The final deluge has come. Prajopapaplavama प्लवमालक्ष्य लोकव्यतिकरं च तं मतं च वासुदेवस्य संजहारार्जुनोद्वयम्. So everyone was distressed, and Bhagavan saw that if this continues for some more time, the whole world will perish. So then he told Arjuna, now Arjuna, withdraw both of them. Both the thing. See, Ashwatthama doesn't know how to withdraw. But Arjuna had that power. See, that's what makes him one notch higher than everyone. Drona gave everything to his son, but what to do? Arjuna was extremely smart. There are certain things which others can't learn even when it is given to them. Arjuna had that ability to withdraw. That's why Bhagavan asked him to send Brahmastra. You send yours and withdraw both of them. That was the technique. Sanjahara Arjuna Dvayam. Arjuna then withdrew both of them. Now the effect of Brahmastra was gone. What did Arjuna do then? Tata asadhyatarasa darunam gautami sutam babandhamarshatam rakshah pashum rashanayayatha. And then Arjuna ran to his chariot, caught hold of him, Ashwatthama. Gautami Sutam, son of Gautami. Babandha. So how was Arjuna now? Amarsha Tamraksha. Aksha. Eyes. Amarsha means anger. Tamra means red. So the one whose eyes have become red because of anger. That's the meaning. Amarsha Tamraksha. What did he do? Pashum Reshanaya Eva. He tied Ashwatthama like we tie an animal. So that he can't run away. He tied him. Like a sacrificial animal, you see. Bali Pashu. You tie him. In the same way, he tied him. Shibiraya Ninishantam Damna Badhvari Pumbalat Praharjunam Prakupitah Bhagavan Ambujekshanah. And then he caught hold of him, put him onto his chariot, and finally dragged him to his Shibira camp by force. At that time, Bhagavan was also full of anger. Bhagavan spoke these words. What did Bhagavan say? Mainam partharha sitratum brahma bandhumimam jehi yo savanagasa suptan avadhin nishibalakan. Arjuna, this fellow should not be pardoned. Kill him. Why do you want to take him to the Shibira and all that? Finish him off. Because he has killed innocent children, and that too sleeping children. And that too in the night, sleeping, he killed them. He doesn't deserve any pardon. Finish him. Kill him. Because the law says, Mattam pramattam unmattam suptam balam striyam jadam prapannam viratham bhitam naripum hanti dharmavit. Dharmavit, the knower of dharma, will never kill any of these people, even if they be his enemy. Who are they? We should never kill. Mattam, absent-minded person. Pramattam, intoxicated person. Unmattam, mad person. Balam, a child. Suptam, a sleeping person. Striyam, a woman. Jadam, mentally challenged person. Prapannam, the one who has surrendered unto you. You should not kill him. Viratham, the one whose chariot is broken during the war. Don't kill him. Bhitam, the one who is scared. Even if they are your enemy, you should not kill. Dharmavit. But what has he done? Sleeping children. So therefore, he should not be spared. स्वप्राणान्यः परप्राणैः प्रपुष्णात्यघृणः खलः तद्वधस्तस्य हि श्रेयः यद्दोषाद्यात्यधः पुमान्. And what you call heinous act he has done. To protect himself, what did he do? He was slaughtering everybody. You see, whenever we say yajna spirit, it's just the opposite. Yajna spirit means what? I sacrifice myself for the welfare of the totality. That is yajna. What is this? I sacrifice the totality to protect myself. So therefore, Arjuna, this person has to be killed. It's dangerous for the society. Such people should not be kept alive. Tad vadha tasya hi shreya. For his own good. Because the more he lives, the more sins he will commit. More papa he will gather. So for his own good, it is better to kill him. Pratishrutam cha bhavata पांचाल्यै शृण्वतो मम आहारिष्ये शिरस्तस्य यस्ते मानिनि पुत्रः. And also you have promised to Draupadi what? That I will bring his head and present it to you. So therefore you have to fulfill that promise also. So 2 birds in 1 shot. Tadasau vadhyatam papa आततायात्मबन्धुः भर्तुश्च विप्रियं वीर कृतवान् कुलपांसनः. Such a person is a shame to his own lineage, his own family. And see, even his own master. Who is his master? Duryodhana. Even he did not like it. You see? So therefore, he is an atatai. Atatai is a term you find in Bhagavad Gita also. Arjuna says, these atatais, I am going to kill them. In the first chapter, you will find that term, atatai. Who is an atatai? So this is what Manusmriti says about atatai. It is not here. I am just quoted from there. Agnido vishadaschaiva shastrapanir-dhanapahah kshetradara-pahari cha shadete hyatatainah. This verse is from Manusmriti. These 6 people are called atatai. Who are they? Agnidaha, the one who sets fire to others' houses. So atatai should be killed. Who are these atatai? The one who set fire. Then vishadaschaiva, the one who gives poison and kill others. Innocent people. Shastrapanihi, the one who uses weapon against weaponless, harmless people. Dhanapaha, the one who steals wealth. Kshetra apahari, dara apahari, the one who steals land. Dara means wife, the one who abducts somebody's wife. These are all the 6 what you call atatais, and they should be killed. That is what Manusmriti says. So Bhagavan says, see, he is an atatai. He has done something like that. So therefore nothing wrong in killing him. Then what happened? Evam parikshata dharmam partha krishnena choditah naichat hantum gurusutam yadyapyatmahanam maham. Even though Krishna was prompting Arjuna to kill Ashwatthama, Arjuna did not want to kill him. Naichat hantum. Why? Guru Sutam. He is the son of my Guru. You see? This is the greatness of Arjuna. His son has been killed. Anyone in his place would have lovingly done this. And Bhagavan himself is also saying, now what? You see? The whole story is unfolded to show the glories of Pandavas. Why Bhagavan is always with Pandavas? This is the reason. extremely angry, extremely sad. Generally what happens? Krodhat bhavati sammoha, sammoha smriti vibhramaha, smriti bhramshat buddhinashaha, buddhinashat pranashyati. Anyone, when anger comes, intellect is paralyzed. And that angry mind will say, whoever is this, let me finish him off. Smriti Bhramsha also happens. You don't think about what all good things that person has done. No. In that angry mood, I do so many things, I speak so many things. Very easy to slip down. But here is a person, Amarsha Tamraksha, earlier it is said, eyes red with anger, but at the same time, totally under control. You see this? Amazing. Amazing. Naichathandam, no. He is the son of my Guru, no. Athopetya swashibiram Govinda priya sarathihi Nyavedayattam priyaye Shochantya atmajan hatan. Finally, they reached the Shibira. He just placed him, this Ashwatthama, in front of grieving Draupadi. Then what happened? Tatha hrutam pashuvat pashabaddham avangmukham karma jugupsitena nirikshya krishnapakrutam guru sutam vamasvabhava krupayananamacha. So here was this Ashwatthama, fully bound by ropes, pashuvat, like a sacrificial animal, helpless by all means. Pashuvat pashabaddham, avangmukham, looking down, karma jugupsitena, because that was the kind of heinous act which he has done. He himself was ashamed, as though he was looking down, not even able to look face to face. Completely humiliated, helpless, and he was there. And when Draupadi saw him in this condition, what did she do? She just went and prostrated to him. Krupaya nanama, did a namaskar. Can you believe? This is a mother who has lost 5 children. Vamasvabhava. That noble lady, instead of shouting at him, she just prostrated. Even Arjuna must have been shocked. Everybody was shocked, whoever was there. Then what did she say? Uvacha cha sahantyasya bandhananaynayam sati mucyatam eshah brahmano nitaram guruhu. She was not able to see her guru's son being tied like this, like an animal, unable to bear this. She just screamed, Mucyatam, Mucyatam, hey, leave him. What is this you are doing? He is a Brahmana. Number 1, Nitaram Guruhu. He is most reverential. What are you doing? Is this the way to behave? Sarahasyo dhanurvedah savisargopasamyamah astragramascha bhavata shikshito yadanugrahat sa esha bhagavan dronah prajarupena vartate tasyatmanordham patnyaste nanvagat virasuh kripi. Have you forgotten everything? He is the son of that glorious, reverential Guru who has taught everything. Dhanurvedah sarahasya, whatever we know about archery and how to use weapons, etc. Sa visarga upasamyam, how to release the arrow and how to withdraw it. Everything we have learned from that Guru. All those different kinds of weapon. It is only by His grace and blessings that we have learned everything. Saesha Bhagavan Dronah Prajarupena Vartate. That very same Drona has come in front of us as his son. You see, the son of Guru should be treated like Guru only. This is what, that was the custom. That respect was given. So therefore, tasya atmanaha ardham patnya, and not only that, his mother, Dronacharya's wife, Kripi, even now she is alive. She has not attained sati. She did not go along with the husband. Even now she is alive and she is very much attached to him. Tad dharmatnya mahabhaga bhavatbhir gauravam kulam vrajinam narhate praptum pujyam vandyam abhikshnashah. Hey Mahabhaga, O Lord, you are dharmatnya, you know dharma. Don't you know this? That we should never give sorrow to the lineage of our Guru's family. We should never give sorrow to them. Gauravam kulam. No, instead, pujyam, vandyam. They are worshipful. We have to respect them, revere them. We should never give sorrow to them. What are we doing? All of us. Marodidasya janani gautami pati devata yathaham mritavatsarta rodimyashrumukhi muhu. Moreover, I know what the pain of a mother is. When the child is lost, that mother, how much of extreme, unbearable pain a mother has to undergo, I know it. I don't want his mother also to go through the same suffering. You see? I don't want his mother to suffer this way. No. I know the bereavement of a mother. I don't want Gautami. Her Ashwatthama's mother's name is Gautami. I don't want her to go through this suffering. Yaih kopitam brahmakulam rajanyai rajitatmabhi tatkulam pradahatyashu sanubandham shucharpitam. Don't you know that these kings who are unrighteous, sensuous, those kings, when they do something which creates sorrow in Brahmana family, do something unrighteous, and there is sorrow in this Brahmana Kula, that sorrow is enough to burn these royal families altogether. Not only that the sorrows will come back to them, their entire family lineage will be burnt, destroyed completely. That Brahmana Shapam, it's very powerful. Don't you know all this? So therefore we should never do things which will ultimately cause us sorrow. So this way she was saying. Now all the others are watching this, hearing. What was the opinion of Yudhishthira? Dharmyam nyayam sakarunam nirvyalekam samam mahat raja dharma suto rajnya pratyanandat vacho dvijah. When Yudhishthira heard this, he immediately supported Draupadi. Draupadi, what you are saying is absolutely right. Why? Dharmyam, nyayam, sakarunam, nirvyalekam, samam, mahat. When Yudhishthira comes to a conclusion, he sees from so many angles. You see, that is Yudhishthira. That's why he is called Dharmaraj. Amshavatar of Yamadharmaraj. You see how he takes a decision. You see this. Draupadi, what you said is dharmyam, righteous. Nyayam, lawful. Sakarunam, merciful. Nirvyalekam, sincere, coming from the depth of your heart. No crookedness there. Samam, balanced. Impartial. Mahat, and indeed praiseworthy. You see, great, Draupadi, you can think at this time, you can think this way. It is something amazing and praiseworthy. These words from a mother who has lost not one child, but 5 children. In fact, all children. See, Draupadi had only 5. All are dead. Not even one is left. From such a woman, these words, Yudhishthira immediately said, I am with Draupadi. You see the greatness of Pandavas? Even in such a moment, everybody is discussing only dharma. Even in the moments of extreme sorrow, no anger, no revenge. What is dharma? And Guru Bhakti, that is unbelievable. This Guru Bhakti, anybody who has, you see, no wonder why they are so powerful and invincible. And always Bhagavan is with them. There is a reason. What did the other Pandavas do? Nakulas Sahadevascha Yuyudhano Dhananjayah Bhagavan Devaki Putraha Ye Chanye Yascha Yoshitah. Immediately Nakula also said, I am also with Draupadi. Sahadeva also said, yes, I am also. Yuyudhana, Satyaki, yes, me too. Dhananjaya, Arjuna said, yes, I am with them. You see? And Bhagavan said, yes, what Draupadi is telling is right. And all the other women also said. Everybody said. One person did not say. Who? Huh? Tatrahamarshito bhimah tasya shreyanvadhasmritah nabharturnatmanascharthe yohan suptan shishun vritha. Bhima said, no, I don't agree. He has killed little children who were sleeping. It cannot be accepted. He did it neither for himself nor for his master. Even his master is angry with him. Therefore, this fellow has to be killed. Bhima was full of anger. But you see, the greatness of Bhima was, once a decision is taken by the elder brother, he becomes quiet. That is also great ability. You see, just bow down to the elder brother. I may not agree with him, but no, if he has taken the decision, matter is over. You see, in that dice game, when Yudhishthira said, next is Bhima, he accepted. Just imagine. Surrendering with power is very difficult. You see, weak people surrendering is very easy. But his power is invincible. If two people who have really made Pandavas win the war, one is Arjuna, the second is Bhima. If you see the description of the war, oh my God, it was Bhima who literally killed every Kaurava. That was his power. With that power, having this surrender. Unbelievable combination. So at this moment, Bhima said, no, I can't accept this. Nishamya Bhima Gatitam Draupadyascha Taturbhujah Alokya Vadanam Sakyuhu Idamaha Hasanniva. Bhagavan smiled. Hasanniva. Whenever there is an issue, Bhagavan will smile. The whole Bhagavad Gita started with a smile from Bhagavan. You see? Listening to this Bhima and listening to Draupadi, listening to everybody, Bhagavan smiled at Arjuna and said, Brahma bandhurnahantavya atataiva dharhanah mayaivo bhayamam natam paripahi anushasanam. Arjuna, I only have given these injunctions in the scriptures. What are they? Brahma bandhuhu nahantavya. An inferior Brahmana should not be killed. An inferior person, but if he is a Brahmana, he should not be killed. This is my injunction. At the same time, atatai vadarana. If a person is atatai, he has to be killed. Now see, there is a conflict. Mayeva ubhayam amnatam. Both are said by me only. Paripahi anushasanam. Follow the righteous path. Kuru pratishrutam satyam yatyat santvayata priyam priyam cha bhimasenasya panchalya mahyamevacha. You have to fulfill your promise towards Panchali. You have to please Bhima. You have to walk along the path of the scriptures. At the same time, you have to please me also. Do the needful. So let us stop here. You also think what to do. You see, that is Bhagavan. Pleasing Bhagavan is so difficult. This is called as dharma sankata. What is the righteous path? Everybody is confused. But Arjuna was not confused. The moment Bhagavan said this, Arjuna understood what Bhagavan is keeping in his mind. What is there in the heart of Bhagavan? See, that much tuning was there between Arjuna and Krishna. He was not at all confused. He just could read the mind of Bhagavan. He did something. What did he do? We'll see tomorrow. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavachishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.